What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to the FIFA 21 My Player Center Back Career Mode. Today we have the World Cup, starting with the group stage. In our group, we have Mexico, Colombia, and Poland. We will be playing them in that order. We have not been selected for this first match, so that's unfortunate, but we'll sim the match. Hopefully we can get through. I guess we are probably lower rated than any of the other center backs. I think I should be starting over Maguire. Stones is obviously really good form in real life. In the game, I don't know how good he is. Gomez is a pretty good player. Maguire, I'm not sold on Maguire being a great player, so hot take. But first, we have Mexico. I'm gonna sim this match. Hopefully, we'll get a game in the group stage, but we'll start off with a quick sim. See how we do, and we win our first match 2-1. Rashford with the goal, and Sterling with the other goal. Rodriguez gets one back towards the end, but we get the win. Good win for us. We need to get out of the group stage. Obviously, the goal of the series, one of the goals of this series, is to win the World Cup with England. So hopefully we can do that here today. That would be nice. We'll simulate to the Colombia game, and we have been picked. So we will be playing against Colombia in a big match in the World Cup group stage. It's going to be us, Maguire, and Gomez. So we're taking the spot of John Stones. Saka at right back, Saka at left back, Foden and Henderson in the middle, Mount at right wing, Sterling left wing, Kane up top. A very strong squad. Colombia's going with a 4-4-2 diamond. They've got some decent players in there. Barrios, Lerma, Zapata's a pretty good player. But we should be the much better team. So let's get into this game, see if we can win 2 games out of 2 in the not the Club World Cup. Why do I keep saying the Club World Cup? In the FIFA World Cup group stage.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And on the menu for you, this World Cup group stage game. It's Colombia against England.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward. Both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
So we can check on the lineup today. The emphasis very much on the positive, Lee.
Yeah, very much so. A narrow 3 in midfield with a number 10 supporting the 2 main strikers. A back 4 spread across the pitch. The fullbacks need to supply the width, but they also need to worry about defensively as well.
Let's get this game underway. We are probably the favorites with Colombia and Poland drawing their first game. That's a pretty good result for us. So hopefully with a win here, we can basically effectively secure our promotion, or not a promotion, our qualification to the next round of the World Cup. They are through on goal, but a nice save by the goalkeeper. And they're able to save the second shot as well. Nice ball through down our left-hand side, and they look very dangerous right there. That's the best chance so far of the game. It's pretty early in the game, but obviously a very good chance for Colombia. Nice save. Now we have to go on the attack, see if we can create something. We've actually looked like we've played with a lot more intensity than Chelsea have. Playing with Chelsea, it seems like they play with a lot of pace and intensity, and it's been enjoyable to play with so far, but we need to start creating more in the final third. Colombia have a free kick in a dangerous area. I don't think James Rodriguez is starting, so I don't know if he's injured or not selected, but they hit the post. I try to clear it, but gets hit against the defender, but the keeper gets to it. A very good opportunity again for Colombia. They've been the much better team
Well,
so
they were
far.
so
We
close
we
there to
haven't been able to
taking the
create
lead, but the
anything.
woodworks, the
We've had
goalkeepers
decent
failed on
possession.
that occasion.
We've been able to pass the ball around the edge of their area. We just haven't created any opportunities. We just
Henderson.
haven't created any clear-cut chances, and we just give the ball away again. We have not looked very good. I don't know what it is. I said I like the intensity they played with
Well,
before,
nicely
but
cut out.
they're not creating anything from it. They're still passing with pretty good intensity and pace, really working the ball around really nicely,
Tremendous vision.
but they just can't find any breakthroughs.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
I was hoping the ball would fall to me there at the back post, but gets headed away early. Yeah, we just need to do something. We're not creating.
This looks promising.
I'm gonna take a shot, but it gets blocked.
But it can't get
He's gonna put the ball in for Harry Kane. Harry Kane gets saved. Our best opportunity of the game so far. Harry Kane with a decent chance, but he's too close to the keeper, and he can't find a way around him. Gets saved, and he can't get the rebound.
Bad pass.
We had a chance there at the end of the first half, but looks like we're going to go into halftime 0-0. A draw isn't a terrible result here, considering they drew their last game, but I really want to win. Win would put us in a great position. We've been really even. We've had all the possession. We just haven't been able to create the final chance. We're just not finding any through passes. They're defending very well, not leaving any spaces at all. So it's just been so hard to find a play through. But we've been pretty even in terms of shots, but we've been the better team so far. I know they've created more dangerous chances. They had two pretty good chances to our one. But I don't know. We just need to turn our possession into something tangible. We are through here. Got to score this. And we do. Is that Henderson, number 19? I don't know who 19 is. I think that's Henderson. Looks like Henderson. Kane with a nice ball through. And I believe it's Henderson with the finish into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up. We finally created a good opportunity. It feels like they have 20 men behind the ball whenever we have possession. We just pass it around the edge of the area, and there's just like 3 guys for every one of ours. And it is Jordan Henderson who gets the goal. A little bit of a counterattack. I think the only chance we have of scoring is on a little bit of a counterattack, because, like I said, it feels like there's 20 men behind the ball, 3 for every one of our players. No matter where we pass it, we're just getting swarmed by Colombia defenders. So I don't know what we're supposed to do here, but I mean, we got the goal, so now we just need to hold on to our lead.
Potter. Kane. Well,
We are through again, and we score again. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Jordan Henderson again. Henderson again with another goal. Harry Kane again with providing the assist. Those two are just combining very well this game. Put a ball into Kane. And a nice run by Henderson. Finds a little gap. Like one of the only gaps they've seen in their defense all game long. And of course he finishes it off. Good finish by Jordan Henderson. We are 2-0 up. Surely we're good for the win now. There's not a whole lot of time left. 73rd minute. So surely we can see this out now and get our second win from 2 games.
Kane. And now Henderson.
Kane is through here, and Kane finds the back of the net. I think that's Henderson supplying Kane this time. Those two have been just unbeatable this game. Absolutely dynamic partnership. It's a little bit of a reverse this time. Kane into Henderson, back to Kane. Nice 1-2. And Harry Kane finds the back of the net. I think we've scored about almost every single shot on target but one. So that's pretty good. We've been efficient. We've been clinical. So it's kind of a different feeling from our Chelsea days, because this team is playing a lot better than we ever saw with Chelsea, even though they're playing the same formation. It seems like they're playing more between each other. Like, I'm seeing a lot more combination between players than I ever saw with Chelsea. Like, you never saw 2 players combining like Harry Kane and Jordan Henderson have this game.
Potter. Henderson.
Back. Now let's get the shot off, and I get my first England goal in not a friendly. And it is in my first game in the World Cup with England. I get my first goal. Again, a nice combination between me and I think that's Jordan Henderson again. Finds a nice ball back to me, and with my left foot, my weak foot, I put a shot into the top left corner. Actually, a pretty dang good finish for me. For with how low my finishing stat is, that's a pretty dang good finish. We are absolutely thrashing Colombia now.
Total satisfaction.
That's going to be about the end of the game. There's not much time left. Colombia obviously are not coming back into this game. If they get anything now, it's just going to be a consolation. It doesn't look like they're going to get anything. There's just extra time left, pretty much. 10 minutes of normal time. 2 minutes of extra time. I don't think anything's going to happen now. I think that's going to be the final score. 4-0 to England. And we're well set to get out of this group. And hopefully compete deep into the competition. That is how the game ends. 4-0 victory. I get a goal. Henderson with 2 goals. Harry Kane with the goal. Henderson with assists. Harry Kane with 2 assists. Actually, Henderson with 2 assists. What a game from Jordan Henderson. 2 goals and 2 assists. He's definitely man of the match. I get a 9.1 average rating, which is really good. Only misplaced 1 pass, 2 key passes. Obviously, the 1 goal. 1 possession quite a bit. Didn't lose possession a whole bunch. Only 7 times. That's not terrible. But 1 possession quite a bit. 5 times on 1 possession back. Through an interception or ball possession or tackle. So a very good game for me in my first competitive game for England. Very happy with that. Henderson definitely man of the match. We absolutely thrashed Colombia. If we look at the final match stats, that's not what I want to see. Match stats. 6 shots, 5 on target. They're 2-1. They didn't have a single shot in the second half. We dominated possession again in the second half. We were very much the better team. We fully deserved that win. Probably, I don't know if we fully deserved 4-0 because we only had 5 shots on target, but we definitely deserved at least a 3-0 victory from that. Jordan Henderson with a 10.0 average rating. Very good game from him. Now we've got our final match of the group stage against Poland. See if we're going to be selected for that one. Let's advance to the match. Are we selected? We have not been selected. So it's going to be Stones, Maguire, and Gomez again at center back this game. But we are through to the next round of the World Cup. So this is just a training match. It's quick sim. Madison and Henderson in the midfield. I think Madison's the only change to the lineup other than Stones coming back in. I don't think Madison started last game. I don't remember who was our second starting midfielder last game. Oh, it was Phil Foden. So, yeah, Madison coming in, Stones coming in. Other than that, it's our strongest lineup, I think. We have Wan-Bissaka at right back. That's interesting, not having Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know if surely he's been selected for the World Cup. Can I look at the squad? Is that possible? If I go to Squad Hub, is that going to show England squad, or is it going to show? It's going to show Chelsea. I wish it would show the England squad. I'd like to see who our full selected England squad is. Let's just simulate this game. See what happens. We win 2-0, so we 3 from 3 in the group stage. Sterling with the first goal. Harry Kane with the second, and I think a missed penalty. It's not going to let me see again, which is annoying. Can I go up? No? No? Stats? Whatever. Harry Kane with the other goal. We win 2-0. 9 points of 9 in the group stage. Colombia looking like the other team to advance. Poland and Mexico fall out. I don't know if that's to be expected. I think Colombia and Mexico are probably good competition for that second spot. I think Poland's probably the weaker squad of the 4. But I'm not surprised by Colombia making it out of the group stage. Let's see who we've got next. We have to end the season first. Then we'll see the next round of the World Cup in the season. Look at our league objectives. They want me to keep an average rating of 6.3. I kept one of 7.1. Want 5 clean sheets. I got 7. I did get the tackle success rate, but I got less than 0.7 fouls per match. I got 0.1 fouls per match, so that's really good. So I completed most of the objectives. Let's advance to the next season. See what we have in the first knockout round of the World Cup. And we have Uruguay in the round of 16 stage of the FIFA World Cup. I have been selected. So it's going to be me, Maguire, and Gomez at the back. So Alexander-Arnold is starting this game, so it's good to see him back in the lineup. Let's just get right into the game. Madison and Henderson in the midfield. Alexander-Arnold at right back. We're playing in our same position at center back. Saka back at left back. A strong squad. We should be better than Uruguay. They have no Edinson Cavani. Bentancur is probably their best player. Other than that, they don't have a whole lot of talent, so we should be able to beat this Uruguay squad. If we can play like we did last match, that I played at least, the one against Colombia, if we can play like that, we can win the World Cup. We could play like that over every round of the World Cup. So let's get right into it.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we have a very intriguing match to bring you, this World Cup round of 16 tie. It's England up against Uruguay.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Really getting to the pointed end of this tournament now. Only 16 teams left. Who's going to hold their nerve? Looking forward to this one. It should be an absolute belter.
A look then at the starting 11. Joe Gomez starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane.
Let's get the game started. Probably the biggest match of my career. A knockout round match in the World Cup for England. I'm starting, which is huge. It looked like I wasn't the favorite to start this game, considering we only started one of the 3 World Cup group stage match. But we get the start. That's going to go out of bounds, I think, as long as he doesn't touch it.
Get ready for the throw-in.
So hopefully we can put in a good performance. Obviously, we played well in the last in the group stage game against Colombia, so hopefully that means we can have a good performance here against Uruguay.
Space and time for the cross.
Pass it into me. I've got a chance. I'm going to take the shot, but it's going to be saved. Not quite enough in the corner. Maybe I should have gone a cross goal there. Probably had a better chance. But I tried to go towards the near post. It wasn't good enough. That was our best chance so far. Obviously, it's very early in the game, but that was a pretty good opportunity. If we can keep doing things like that, we can definitely beat this Uruguay squad. We can definitely get a few goals on our way, too. So, that's a good start. Let's see if we can do just as good defensively.
Out for them today. I'm not so sure it will.
Oh, they found a ball through. Should be saved, but he puts it across. He's unselfish. He finds the ball across, and we're not able to get to it across the goal. And, just far too easy. A perfectly timed through ball. And we are 1-0 down in the round of 16 stage of the World Cup. I thought he was going to go for goal there, and I was sure he would be able to save it. It's a very tight angle, but he finds the ball across. I don't even know how he saw that ball, but he found the ball across, and they score the first goal of the game. Darwin Nunez, who's a pretty good striker for Benfica, so he's a pretty good player, but his third goal in the club, I keep saying Club World Cup, third goal in the World Cup. So he's got off to a pretty good start. We have to be better, though. That was literally their first attack of the game. The first time they've ever looked dangerous this game, and they score a goal. That's frustrating. But we need to create something. We haven't created much since my one opportunity I had. We haven't really had any other good chances, so we need to create something good. We're about at halftime. We have just kept giving the ball away in the midfield. As soon as we get the ball, we make one pass into the midfield, then immediately give the ball away. Every single time so far, and that is halftime. We are 1-0 down. It has not been good enough. The rest of my team, I haven't been great. I've been at fault for a couple of those. But every single time, it's one pass out, then a pass directly to a Uruguay player. It's so frustrating. We've not been very good. We have to be much better. We know the goal scoring potential of this team. We scored 4 on Colombia. Colombia are probably better than Uruguay, so we can definitely score a few goals this game, but we have to show up and actually try to pass to one of our players.
And it's Harry Kane on the run.
I'm going to play him through here, and I think that's Jordan Henderson, and he finds the back of the net. Jordan Henderson is a goal-scoring machine. An absolute goal-scoring machine. He makes some beautiful runs from the midfield. Something that I never see from Kante or whoever else is playing in the center midfield for us. Beautiful run there. I don't know what the defender's doing. He opens up the space. I find the through ball to Jordan Henderson, and he finds the back of the net. A good finish. Jordan Henderson has been the player of the tournament so far. Absolute world-class performance from him. We are back in this game. It is 1-1. Great way to start the second half. I'm going to find a ball across, and Harry Kane's there, but he can't tap it into the back of the net. Good defending by Uruguay. I got free down. I figured I might as well throw a cross in just to see what happened. Put it in the mixer, but couldn't find anyone in the middle. Now we have to defend because they're kind of on a counterattack. We've got men back now. We're going to win the ball. Now let's see if we can go on another attack. We've got plenty of time to score a goal. And if we score one, I feel confident we can hold out Uruguay. Terrible ball. What is that? Like, that's a Chelsea ball. I've got a chance. I get a shot. Oh, I absolutely blasted over. First time shot from the edge, about the edge of the area. Great opportunity, but I put too much on it. I blasted over the net. That was our chance to win the game in normal time. I don't think we're going to get the ball again with a chance to score. Unless we can win the ball for this goal kick, which is not likely. We do win it, though, so surprisingly we have won it. This is our last attack. If we're going to score, it has to be now. I play a terrible pass. Try to play whoever that is through, but it's not a good pass. I think they're actually going to get to that. He is going to get to it. 2 minutes left of extra time. Puts in a cross. He might win it, but it's right down to the goalkeeper. An easy save. We have 30 seconds left. Pass to me. We have to, we don't have enough time for an attack. Is it extra time or is it straight to penalties? Extra time. We have extra time in the round of 16 stage of the World Cup against Uruguay. Let's see who's been the better team so far, really. I'm not even sure. It's been pretty even. Uruguay maybe a slight advantage. 50-50 on possession. We've each had our opportunities where we've had a lot of the ball. Neither of us have really been able to craft out any clear-cut opportunities other than our two, goals. So it's been a cagey battle, but I know we can score a few goals. So let's get into extra time, see if we can do something, see if we can win this game. I'm going to play Jadon Sancho through here, but I think I put a little bit too much on it. That was a great opportunity, but a little bit too much on the ball. Jadon Sancho can't get there, and that's going to be halftime of extra time. Has to be quick. I'm going to play through, but I can't find the through ball. Had to go quick. But that is halftime of extra time. We need to find a winner in extra time, in the second half of extra time, because I hate penalties, because the AI are so absolutely awful at penalties. And it's England, so we're double awful. So we need to win this in normal time. If we have any chance, I think, of winning this game, because I have no faith in this team to win on penalties at all. One, it's England. Two, it's the AI at penalty shootout. So we need to win this in normal time. We have only a couple opportunities. Obviously, we don't have a whole lot of time here in extra time. So we're not going to have a whole lot of opportunities. We need to make good on the opportunities we have. That starts now. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is in for Harry Kane, which is unfortunate because Harry Kane's probably our best player. I'm going to be able to play him through, I think. Can't quite get there. I was being completely closed down by a defender. I didn't have any opportunity to make a pass. I didn't have any angle. And they're able to steal it. Kick it out for a goal or for a throw in. That was maybe our opportunity. Play a 1-2 here. No space to work in. Widen out the center back. See if we can find somebody through on goal. Find me out wide. We're going to lose the ball. We needed to score there. We don't have much time left. We absolutely need to score on that attack because I don't know how long they're going to be holding on to the ball
To win
here.
ball back.
As we might get this back. Nope, we don't. So I don't know if we're going to have another opportunity this game. They could definitely hold on to
Inside
the
the
ball for
final
6
5
minutes.
minutes of extra time, and a penalty shootout might
Is he
well
going to
be
get to
in the
that? I
game's
think he
future.
is. This is our opportunity. Okay, get to the
Can they
ball.
push
Thank you.
ahead in the
This is our
closing
opportunity
stages?
here. Men flooding into the box. He's going to lose it.
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Hard to blame him there. He didn't have much in the box
And
yet.
time for the cross.
Somebody do something.
Calvert-Lewin.
There's no one in the box.
Big chance.
Oh my gosh, of course it's Jordan freaking Henderson.
For the opposition to
The
get-
man of the hour.
He's
The best player on this team so far this World Cup. He's been absolutely tremendous. And he shows up when we need him.
It's all about the technique. That's where the power comes
Defender
from.
just loses him.
Shot.
He turns on the ball, puts a shot into the top right corner.
Albeit from a different
Henderson is
angle.
so freaking good. He's scored every single one of his shots. He's been amazing this World Cup, and he might have sent us through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
So there
Now we
have
just
it.
need to defend,
2-1.
hold on to this lead. We only have 2 more minutes. Surely we can defend for 2 minutes. We defended for 118 so far. They only have 1 opportunity. We can win the ball. We can hold on to it and see this game out.
Well, the stoppage time
We've got to win the ball here. That should be game. 1 minute of extra time. Just play, keep ball. Pass it through. That should be game. Blow the whistle, ref. We have won. We are on to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. A huge win against Uruguay. It took 118 minutes, but we found the goal to give us the lead. Huge win. We are still in it. We still have a chance to win the World Cup. Not a great game for me, really. I had an assist. Obviously, the first assist to Jordan Henderson. I had 1 key pass, which is probably the assist. I didn't pass very well. Only 80%. That's not quite good enough. I want to see in the 90s. I lost the ball quite a bit. Didn't really have the chance to win the ball much. They didn't really attack us that often, really. They didn't do a whole lot. They probably had equal possession, but they didn't do anything with it other than their 1 goal they scored. They had 1 more shot than us. We only had 1 shot in the second half, and it went in to give us the win. We had a little bit of more possession in that second half than they did. But it was a pretty even game. I don't know if we deserve to come out of that as winners. Jordan Henderson with another 10 rating. Jordan Henderson alone is winning us. Netherlands loses to Turkey. Jordan Henderson alone has got us this far in the World Cup. Turkey wins 5-3 against Netherlands. A huge win for Turkey. Brazil, Egypt, Italy, Norway. Colombia beat France. France are out of the World Cup. As are Argentina as they lose to Spain. Belgium smashed Greece. And Portugal beats Cameroon. Kind of an expected result there. But Colombia over France is the shock of the World Cup so far. France, obviously the current holders of the World Cup. Let's see who we have in the next round. We have Turkey. We'll be playing Turkey, who smashed Netherlands. Wan-Bissaka must have... Oh, Wan-Bissaka was suspended for that match. So, Pulisic's obviously back for Chelsea. Look at our league expectations for the season. It's keeping an average rating above 7.2, 13 clean sheets. That will be difficult, I think, because this team is not great. Tackle success rate is 63% or higher. Probably not going to succeed in that, but I will definitely get less than 1.2 fouls per match. But we are through to the quarterfinals. I've not been selected, so I guess I might as well simulate this here today. See if we're on to the next round of the World Cup. That's disappointing that I haven't been selected for this. They've gone with Stones, Maguire, and Gomez. Henderson and Madison. Mount, Kane, Sterling. Saka on the left. Wan-Bissaka starts it right over Trent Alexander-Arnold. That is surprising. Dean Henderson in goal. Çalhanoğlu, obviously, for Turkey. Under's a good player. Soyuncu, a very good center back. But they don't have nearly as much talent as we have. We should win this game, but it's a sim. Who knows what's going to happen. They probably shouldn't have beaten Netherlands, so they could definitely beat us. Let's see if we advance to the next round of the World Cup. Quick sim. And we win 3-1. Harry Kane with a hat trick. What a game from Harry Kane. We fully deserve the victory. Huge win for us. We're on to the semifinals of the World Cup. Let's see who we're going to be facing. We're facing Italy in the semifinal. So that's a pretty tough matchup. Let's see if we're going to be selected for this match. We have been picked, so that will be next episode. We will have the semifinal and hopefully the final of the World Cup. If we can win it in the first World Cup, that would be huge. Then all we have to do is win a league title, which is easier said than done because this Chelsea squad does not look the strongest. But that is it so far from the World Cup. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.